Hello everyone, just Ninja Shep here, and for today's video we're going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy's. So let's go into a new game here, and let's go. Since the volume is quite loud, I turned my voice mic up, so hopefully you should be able to hear.
For you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87.
Bite?
Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on.
Yeah.
Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit.
I'll become the fifth animatronic.
Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up.
No.
But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Good night to you too, phone guy. So yeah, in the office, night one's always really easy. They want to turn me into the fifth animatronic here, guys. So they want to make me, let's see, Bonnie the Bunny, Chica the Chicken, Freddy the Bear, Foxy the Pirate. They want to make me their fifth one. I can be, what fits in with, we have a bunny, chicken, and bear. Maybe they'll make me Wolfie the Wolf or something. Like, hey Cheetah, you have any spare parts back there? There we go. Yeah, that's what we look like tonight. We'll have our head stuffed inside of a head. That does not sound pleasant. That being said, though, if they stuff you inside of the suits, what would happen if they just kind of took the suits away? So, sorry guys, we're going to take these spare suits, we're going to take them away, and then it's like, haha, we've got you. We are stuffing you into... Oh, we're out of suits, guys. I guess we'll just have to just leave you there and just... I'm just imagining they just keep you backstage and then they just find you in the morning and you're just kind of sitting backstage and they walk you in there and it's like, hey, why are you backstage? And it's like, oh yeah, Freddy, yeah, he just kind of threw me back here and there's no more suits, so couldn't do anything about it, you know? Yeah, that'd be nice. Fortunately, though, not our luck. There's plenty of spares back there. You'll be able to become Bonnie. You'll be like, hello, I am Bonnie the Bunny. Purple, I have a guitar in this band. Oh, where did Bonnie go? It's in the hallway. Anyway, so yeah, night one's always quite easy. It will be night 2 where any sort of trouble might begin. Although now that I say that, I'll probably die. On night 1, Bonnie will be like, ha! I have come for your soul, for something. That's Chica. And there he is. He's just back there. Hey, Bonnie. Behave. You just chill there. Steering contest, go! I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Fine, you win. Setting my battery. Now, we just reached the point where I always call the winning move. So, 4 AM, 50% battery. What we're gonna do is we're gonna close this door right here. And then basically just imagine that we back up against this door and look out towards this door, and then we win, because the only person who can kill us if we don't open the cameras is our good buddy Foxy. Oh shoot, but I shouldn't open the cameras by accident because that would be very bad. But no, the only person who can kill us is our good buddy Foxy. But Foxy has a door in his way, so he'll knock on the door, but who cares because we have too much power to die. So we're fine. And as he said, night 1 should be a breeze. It was a breeze. What do you think, little cupcake? There you go. Go, Freddy. I also like this little fan art, very nice. This one kind of looks like Toy Bonnie, which I will record and upload at a later time. I'm not sure if I should play all of the first game, the first 5 nights, and then maybe the 6th night we'll see, but at least the first 5. Or if I should move on to the 2nd game after this. We'll see. It'll be up to you guys to give feedback on what we do. But I was thinking that I'll play the first 5 nights on here, on the first game. And then we'll see by your feedback. Leave in the comment section if you want to see me do the 6th night and then the 4-2020 mode, or if you want me to go straight to the 2nd game, and then we can come back to the 2020 mode in night 6. So leave it in the comments, and we'll do what you guys want me to do. 6 AM, night 1, pretty easy. Off we go to night 2. Hello, phone guy. What's your message? You'll all notice that of the first 3 games, I am by far the best at this one, I believe.
quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react.
Sure thing.
Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that.
Of course not.
Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, bud. Talk to you soon. What do you think I've got in the pot? Let's say 7-Up, a Pepsi maybe? I'll get 7-Up. Everyone loves 7-Up, right? One of the big downsides I've noticed on PC version as compared to console is it's not as easy to just flick it on and then right back off. Although I could use a controller and that would probably negate the issue. Just a little bit different control lines, which is pretty cool. The main important thing is that I keep an eye on our main three here, Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy. Well, technically speaking, so the strategy is for Bonnie and Chica, it's simply just keeping an eye on my doors and making sure that they don't come give me a spook. And Freddy and Foxy get similar strategies where it's kind of just check on stage, make sure that they're kept in their proper place. Hello, Freddy, yes. As I feel in this game, Foxy's amazing at keeping you at bay, making sure that he's like, they'll punish you if you fail and all that. And Freddy, honestly, if Freddy gets out, you're kind of in a bad spot because he's probably the hardest animatronic to deal with in the game once he's loose. Hopefully we can keep Freddy right on stage where he's supposed to be, while we keep an eye on the other animatronics. So far so good. The funny part about this too is the tension always gets you, get so nervous and stuff, but realistically so far, hello, Bob. So far, so good. I'm not sure how many nights I'll record this video. It'll probably depend on how the night goes. I'm thinking I'll probably do at least the first 3 in this video though. So if night 2 is if it is a struggle, then I might only do the first 2, but so far it's fine. The main issue I have to deal with is the fact that, like, when I press my light, I'm used to just pressing it, like, hit it once, you're good, then hit it again basically right after, so you get to both see but not have to deal with battery drain. Because if it doesn't turn 4 AM soon, okay, it just did. I was gonna say if it doesn't, I'm gonna have a battery drainage issue. That's an example right there how you saw that the light stayed on instead of going right off. So it's a fun difference over the console counterpart version of the game. Try the game out for yourself, though. I would definitely highly recommend it. Especially with Black Friday coming up. You can get it on console, Five Nights at Freddy's The Core Collection. That includes the first... What does it include? I think it includes the first 4 games I know for sure, plus sister location, which is the 5th game. I'm pretty sure that's all of what it includes. You can definitely check it out for yourself to find out. Okay, that sound means Chica's in the kitchen, so I'm good for now. When it comes to Five Nights at Freddy's games that I could upload to my channel, I was always a big fan of the first 3 games. I wasn't a big fan of the 4th. I found it to be... I wasn't a fan of how it switched up from like the office setup to this whole, oh, you go run around your bedroom and you listen to them, and it was so sound-based. I was never a big fan of that. I was never a big fan of, oh, you have to hear to see if they're there, and it's not always most accurate, and I never liked that personally. But I do plan to upload the first three Five Nights at Freddy's games to my channel, as well as I could do something like Pizzeria Simulator. That's something I haven't really played much of. So that would be a fun thing to upload to the channel. Plus it would be something that's more... Oh jeez. It would definitely be more of a... Oh. Did you all notice that? I almost died there because... I should be good to just chill in my office now. But it's something like 10 seconds between when Foxy leaves and when they'll bang on your door if you don't check. I didn't see that until like last second, so I'm very lucky that I was like, oh shoot, close the door, because I only caught it with a few seconds to spare. 6 a.m. Alright, let's move on to night 3. But yeah, the first 3 games I know I'll definitely upload to my channel. Maybe the, is it the 6th game? It's like the Pizza Simulator. I think that's the 6th game in the series. Yeah.
Hello! Hey, you're doing great! Most people don't last this long. I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things by now. I'm not implying that they died. That's not what I meant.
No.
Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time. Things start getting real tonight. Hey, listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuffed into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe they'll think that you're an empty costume instead.
Yeah.
Then again, if they think you're an empty costume, they might try to stuff a metal skeleton into you. I wonder how that would work. Yeah, never mind. Scratch that. It's best just not to get caught. Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
See you on the flip side, phone guy. flip side. But yeah, feel free to leave comments in this video on how you'd like me to upload these videos and record them and such. If I should play, I'm doing the first 3 nights on the first game right now. I definitely, I'm just debating if I should do nights 4 and 5 together on a separate video and then switch to the second game of the series, or that'd probably make the most sense to keep them all together. Or I could play nights 1 through 3, for instance, on the second game, and then do it for the third game. Although then we just get things kind of mashed up a bit, so I'm just not entirely sure what you guys want me to do. I just know that personally, as someone who has beaten games before, I like switching it up occasionally, but it's whatever you all want. So far though, it's been a relatively quiet night, which is good, especially with Bonnie still on stage. Really all I have to do is keep an eye out for Chica, the chicken. So yeah, 2 AM, 75% left, that is very good. Foxy just decided to be like, I'm gonna 2-stage you, because it's 3 stages for him. It's oh, I'm just chilling in here like a good fox, I'm halfway out. So I guess it couldn't be fox, it couldn't be a fox if he's a fox. Maybe it'll be something similar though. Maybe it'll be a, I was gonna say coyote, but that's not really a great one. Foxes, coyotes, wolves. I can't remember if I said fox or wolf before. Anyways, I could be the wolf. I feel like you might be the fox, and I'm the wolf here. Although I'm not sure if that would make you a lone wolf, because you're the only wolf in the game, in the Fazbear family, or if it would make you a family one, because you're with a whole bunch of other characters. Although if you're a wolf, you're against a chicken and a bunny. I mean, bunny wouldn't be worth your time, but you might want to eat chicken. And wolves attack foxes sometimes, so bye-bye foxy. I will definitely be upset with myself though if I do lose this, just because. Oh no. Okay, that's actually a huge deal. The fact that Freddy somehow managed to get out there is a huge deal, because now I have to keep that door closed every time I want to do anything. That's going to be a huge drain on the battery. That is huge. I can't underestimate just how big of an impact that makes. This is the first time in this entire playthrough that I have had any semblance of I am in any sort of danger. Now if I remain calm, I should still be fine. That's going to put a big drain on my battery. I was hoping to kind of have a nice smooth sailing night to the finish line. That is not going to happen, because the reason I'm closing the door every time is because when Freddy's off stage, he'll come towards me. Again, and if he hides behind the door, when I have the camera up, he'll just walk right in and then jump scare me whenever he wants to. Like, oh, I'm just gonna chill beside you just out of your camera view, and then I'm gonna jump scare you whenever I want. you just came here, and that is frustrating. That was scary, but it was also really frustrating. The one thing that I'm not used to is I'm not used to the PC controls yet. I'm used to on the PlayStation you just have to hit L1, I believe it is, to pull up the camera. That's what I'm used to. I'm not used to this. Oh, just kind of hit far enough down because I didn't mean to hit the camera pop up there. Alright, so we're probably only going to be doing 3 nights for tonight, as night 3 is when it starts getting real. So we just have to do that again. I just have to keep my battery looking like before. And realistically, all I need to do is basically exactly what I did before, but don't let Freddy go off stage that quickly. Because I just need to hold out for just a little bit longer. Really, oh, that's bad luck. But I have to hold it for a little bit longer than I can just keep my left door closed. The bad luck thing I was referencing, though, is that Foxy already had his Pirate's Cove open. If I remember correctly, it's basically like a random chance thing of after so many seconds go by that you haven't checked, he has a chance to advance to the next step. So the fact that it's like right away he is just incredibly bad luck on my part. Okay, only Chica's out. But yeah, for the early nights, I find that a lot of the game is just manage your power and such effectively early, so that way later in the game when you need that extra power, you'll be fine. My projection for the first, like for the video where I got jump scared, I was fine battery wise, and that's important because if you use too much battery, you're just screwed. But I approximately know how much I have to use, so I'm just very conserve battery, so then later you're fine. Even with like things like 5 and 6, that's still a large part of it of try not to use too much, although you obviously have to use quite a bit, so it's mixing that balance. Normally though I'll play it more conservative to running out of power. The fact that I died there in the way that I did is very indicative of, oh, I didn't mean to. It basically just shows that I didn't mean to even pull up the camera. And I'm just not used to the controls on PC as much, so that's something. But typically I'm more used to seeing Freddy at the end of the night and kind of hearing him, hey, Freddy, you want to come jump scare me, than anything else. That is a great free pass though. Chica in the kitchen and Freddy and Bonnie still on stage. I know that I'm good to just chill and do absolutely nothing but check the cameras and save battery. Tonight, hopefully I'll get to show you the, what I meant in the past with, how, like, oh yeah, I'll run out of battery, because I was close last night to, doing that same thing, where it's kind of, oh, just put the door up, like, your back's to the door, you're staring at Chica this way, the door will get jammed, but you'll be basically staring at Chica in the entrance, and she won't come in, so far so good though. She's the only one who's active so far. With the battery, with the power consumption as it is, I will hopefully be good to just keep that left door closed for a while. But I definitely will end at night 3 for this video, just because things get like even more real after night 3. The strategy that I'm using right now, for instance, wouldn't like it still works, but you have to be a lot more honed in and ready to go. I do find the first game to be the easiest of the first 4 games. Not just because like these first 3 nights, I know that I did die on night 3 the first time, but I've played through this game several times, and I normally don't die on night 1. It was just because I lost track of Freddy and I'm not used to playing this on PC, so there's all those factors. But typically, night 3 is no big deal. While as on the second game, for instance, even night 1, as you get to like more towards the end, it's more, you're doing more. And night 2 onwards is definitely a lot more challenging than the second game. And as for the third game is just honestly frustrating in a way. Night 3 of the third game is where things get really, like, difficult. I know it should turn 4 AM in the second. So, 4 AM, 49%. Let's do a little test here. Doors closed, I'll stare at Chica, and then we'll see firsthand if basically 50% is enough to get you through 2 hours. And hopefully we won't have to rely on Freddy at the end. Because at the end it's basically for each stage, it's basically you have this many seconds, will it progress, won't it, that type of thing, playing the odds. But yeah, so on the third game though, night 3 is when things get really quite difficult, quite real. Things of its When it comes to the 5 Nights at Freddy's community though, I really like MatPat and Game Theory. There's so many great theories that they've made. Especially they made like an ultimate FNAF timeline. I know that they've made several timelines about 5 Nights at Freddy's, but they spent so much time making this long script for there's Foxy for the first time. But they spent so much time making the ultimate 5 Nights at Freddy's script and timeline that like I really view that one as canon, because it took them such a long time to make it, and it seems just so convincing that it really seems like the canon of it, the canon story. That was interesting though, because I always thought, I was a big believer back in the day of the dream theory, how the first 3 games are dreams, and the 4th game is like the only actual one that takes, like it's actually real, and the first 3 are just in the mind of the dreaming child. I mean, when the game ends at 6 o'clock, it's literally a grandfather clock chime, which, we're in an office, like, no place has a grandfather clock, unless it's like, in your phone, it's like, hey, it's 6 o'clock, it's like, I guess that's just someone's alarm. And this is what I mean too about how unlucky I was on the first night. We just heard, although I was gonna say we just heard Freddy, although I guess it could mean that he moved from the main dining area to a different part of the location. Anyways, we're down to 3%, but should turn 6 AM in a second. There we go. Alright. Anyways guys, I'm gonna end this video here, but I hope hope you all enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you really like it, subscribe. Tell all your friends that I'm trying my best to upload daily. I know that I missed a day in there, but I'm going to upload several videos coming up, and we should be good. Goodbye.